The most important number in the AI race may not be a benchmark score. It may be a price tag. In January 2025, a Chinese company called DeepSeek released a reasoning model called R1. The shock was not only that it could solve hard coding and math problems. The shock was that it made expensive American AI look less inevitable. Then Alibaba pushed the same idea from a different direction. Its Qwen models were cloud products, priced for developers and companies that want capable AI without a Silicon Valley bill. So the question is simple. Why would China make powerful AI so cheap? DeepSeek's founder, Liang Wenfeng, came from quantitative finance, where computers search for tiny advantages in markets. DeepSeek looked at AI the same way: use less hardware, waste less memory, and make every chip do more work. The company said R1 used reinforcement learning. That means the model was rewarded for getting answers right, especially in math, logic, and code. It learned to search for better reasoning paths. Reuters later reported that a Nature article listed one DeepSeek R1 training run at $294,000, using 512 NVIDIA H800 chips. That was not the full company cost, but it changed the debate. Alibaba turned that debate into a platform strategy. Its Qwen family is part of Alibaba Cloud. The model is not just something to download. It is something developers can rent, connect to apps, and run at scale. Alibaba's pricing pages show why this matters. Some Qwen tiers cost only cents or a few dollars per million tokens. Tokens are the small pieces of text that AI providers bill by. Alibaba also advertised discounts of up to 80% for some Qwen 3.7 models. This is not charity. It is a land grab. If developers build products on cheap Chinese models, Alibaba can become the infrastructure under those apps. The deeper strategy is open weights. Open weights means the model's learned parameters are released, even if the training data is not. Developers can modify them and run them outside the original company's cloud. That changes the economics. A closed model makes money by keeping the best system behind an API. An open weight model spreads faster because anyone can copy it, fine-tune it, or host it. The value moves to tools, cloud services, data, and developer loyalty. For China, this is useful. U.S. chip controls limit access to the most advanced AI hardware. Chinese firms have an incentive to turn scarcity into efficiency, and efficiency into a global price war. Washington understands the stakes. America's AI Action Plan says advanced compute is both an economic resource and a military capability. It calls for stronger export control enforcement because chips can be diverted through third countries. At the same time, the White House wants to export the American AI technology stack: models, chips, cloud systems, applications, standards, and governance rules. This is why cheap Chinese AI is uncomfortable for Silicon Valley. It attacks the business model from below. OpenAI's public pricing shows premium models can still cost many times more per million tokens than DeepSeek's lowest current API tiers. Premium systems may still be better for hard tasks. But many businesses need a model cheap enough to use everywhere. So China's cheap AI strategy is not just about saving money. It is about setting defaults. If a startup in Indonesia, Brazil, or Turkey builds its first AI product on Qwen or DeepSeek, the technical habits come with it. The tools, documentation, cloud accounts, and safety assumptions become part of daily work. That is the quiet geopolitical effect. The country that makes AI affordable can shape where developers begin. In technology, where people begin often decides where ecosystems grow. DeepSeek made the world question the cost of intelligence. Alibaba is trying to turn that question into infrastructure. The race is not only who builds the smartest model, it is who makes AI cheap enough to become normal.